Looks like the power's out. Harold, can you get this hooked up to the energy vessel? There should be some jumper cables in the engine compartment.
Sure, I'll get to it.
Righto, power is showing up. Just need to flick the master switch and...
Wow. It really is huge in here.
Oh look, we have company. Who are they?
Ooh, what are those? I guess now we know where the ghost animal sounds came from.
Amazing! I can't believe they adapted to survive down here. Do you think they bite?
It must have been so peaceful for them here. I'm sure they're relaxed.
They look so funny and nice.
Well, much as I'd love to get to know them better, we should really try and get access to the arcade security cameras.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, I recognize these controls. They're like the ones in the filter station. I guess this used to handle water drainage and filtering.
Fantastic. So you can operate it?
I think so. It would have been used to monitor the filters and stuff. So if I can just get to the monitor root directory, ask it to change the camera feed, that should do it. Okay, let's see what we can see.
Keep cycling through. Ah, there's the Agora arcade.
We should be able to talk to them through the tannoy system too.
Professor! Everyone! You can hear us, right? We can see you. We're in the abandoned core. What's going on?
Hang on. Let me see if I can turn on the security cam's mic too.
Harold? Is that you? Can you hear us? Harold, are you okay? Thank goodness. Where have you been?
Long story, Professor. But we came back in Bridget's new submarine. The Fedora is all iced up.
We? Is we with you too?
We's here too. Nice to see you again, Professor.
You three have got a lot of chutzpah, making us all worry and then just turning up unannounced like this.
Professor, are you all okay? Are you trapped in the arcades? What's going on?
Oy vey. Yes, we're stuck here thanks to Schlipmeyer. He's had us all fooled from the get-go. Played us for real schmucks. All along, he's been planning to freeze not just the area around the ship, but the entire ocean.
He told you all this?
Yes, over the tannoy, once he'd hidden himself away somewhere. He said it's always been his dream to create the largest winter sport amusement park in the universe.
Freeze the sea. Winter sports. From the get-go. All along?
So, Slippy is here. He's rootling around, asking me all kinds of questions I don't want to answer.
Slipmeyer, will you please present Flow and Go to the audience, please?
Please witness the future of Fedora. Like all the best things in life, it seems simple at first. Then the more you know about it, the more ingenious and brilliant it becomes.
It's all a lot of hot air.
I'm gonna freeze the water directly under the Fedora.
Given water bodies usually freeze from the top down, I don't know. It all seems a bit fishy to me.
I thought you said it wasn't a vote.
It's not. I just happen to agree with them.
I'm making the coolant procedure more efficient than ever. It's going to be able to cover a lot of ground.
How does your AC technology work?
Maybe I shouldn't tell you every part of it, eh? I need to finish hooking up these tubes for some tests. Are you going to help me or just stand and watch me suffer? Please witness the future of Fedora.
He went rogue. He's gone mad.
So you see, that's the Slippy difference.
He's gone mad. Wants to freeze the entire planet. What a lunatic. Hey, Eddie, how you been?
Oh my god, what? Why? Where is he now?
Not sure. When we all got together here for an urgent launch update, he disappeared and activated the security locks.
Oh.
You okay, Howell? You went dreamy for a minute there.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Wiyu. So, Moreau, what was the urgent launch update?
Harold, please. The update was a ruse to get us out of the way. We were never meant to take off with his procedure. He babbled something about how we'd just die in traveling through space, and we may as well have fun in our lifetimes.
My God. Can he really do it?
Well, he's been developing the tech under our nose, of course, and we've got the raw materials all around us. He said we'd all thank him once the slippy ice paradise was ready. Can you believe it?
Okay, we'll get you out of there somehow. Just hold on.
Hold on, Harold. Really?
That slippery little...
I guess you've tried breaking through the revolving door?
Yes, you nincompoop. Chris tried already. Even though I warned him, it's security glass, and no amount of handsome muscle would get through it. Listen, you two. You should be able to access the security shutters and the door's control mechanism through the terminal computer.
Okay.
Eddie's got a lot of handsome muscle. I'm doing okay, Eddie. I'm all right. Just chilling, honestly. And then this one. Click the small circle. Okay, do I have to click it mirror? Ah. Maybe. To lower the left side of the console. Keep pressing the circle until the big rectangular box underneath the big circles on the right side gets highlighted. Say what? Ah. Model box. Ugh, it's been doing that lately and I don't know why. Ah, I think I know why. Hang on. Move your mouse. Oh, wait, okay. Focus touch the small spot and interact. Keep pressing the box until the middle bar is filled up. Yeah. Then. I think I'm missing something down here, mate.
It's just fiddly. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, it's not whatever that is.
Any joy?
No.
I'm getting there. Sorry, Professor. The door control interface is weird on this terminal. It's like you click one thing and it does the opposite. Then there's a pop-up and you have to click again.
Weird, Harold? You're looking at classic quality tech. The newer consoles might be fancier, but you have less manual control. And because everything is integrated, it's a nightmare if anything needs replacing.
Sorry, Rafi. Can you help talk me through it?
Fine.
What are you seeing now?
A screen with the diamond shape on the left.
Great, nearly there. Click the top of the two buttons on the right.
You mean the box with the key?
No, you're on the wrong tab. Click the top of the two buttons on the right.
And then?
The box in the middle of the screen should be active now. Click the slim switch in the door segments on the left should be animated now.
They are. Did I do it?
Go to the rightmost tab on the top of the screen.
So this game, Eddie, it's
Go
really,
to the
really cute.
rightmost tab. What are you seeing now?
A screen with a key on one side.
This game was all made with puppets
Choose
and
the
handcrafted
REM
little
cup
scenes,
around the 50
and then
range.
3D scanned into a computer,
Harold?
and then they used mocap on the characters.
Click Go 8.
And
Click section W7 and open it.
Aha!
You did it. Finally. Good job, Harold.
All right, patronize me.
Has that done it?
Well done,
My pleasure.
Okay, everyone. Let's get to the energy district. If Slippy is doing nefarious science, he's bound to be doing it there. Oi, the tube isn't working, of course.
Doesn't look like they're having much luck with the tube.
Harold, can you still hear us? We're going to need you to look into why the tube is down.
Drat.
It's
Now
more
that
like
isn't
an
going to be something
adventure
we can
game.
fix from here.
You two, do you think you can take the sub and try and see what the problem is from the outside?
Yep, we know how it handles now, right, Wii?
Sure. Let's rev her up.
Great. I'll stay here on the radio and help liaise.
Okay, let's go.
I'll do the grabby arm.
Good luck, you two. Be careful out there.
Yeah, so there's like a lot of like running about like this and stuff. You don't really get like key items. You know, like Kingsfield and that, where it's like, oh, you picked up the ball. Where are you going to use it? You don't do stuff like that, but super charming game, Eddie. Super charming. Fucking wonderful indeed.
How are you holding up back there, Wii U?
Oh, it's okay. But it seems quiet without Bridget.
Hey, what are you saying? I'm still on the radio, remember?
Ah, yes, much better.
What do you think of all this drama? I bet none of the Flumelin ever have any crazy schemes.
Yes, it's very curious. It makes sense that if Slippy loves snow sports, he would want to create a snow world. But it doesn't seem like he checked with everyone if they also loved snow sports first.
That's a very balanced way of looking at it.
But I wonder, why didn't he tell anyone? Or why didn't anyone realize he was so sad before all this happened?
Good question. Humans can get very wrapped up in their own stuff, you know? And sometimes people hide their sadness because they don't know what else to do with it.
Are you sad, Howell?
Oh, thanks for asking. No, I'm not. Maybe I used to be.
Hey, Messa, you okay?
I'll be sad if we can't stop Slippy. I think all the Flumelin would be sad. I'm going to do my best with the grabby arm, though.
It's going to be fine. We'll figure something out now that everyone is working together.
That's the spirit, you two. Hey, even Raffi is helping.
I am still listening, you know.
Well, good.
But once this is all over, you all definitely owe me some peace and quiet.
It's a deal, Raf.
No worries, Messa,
Okay.
no worries.
Looks like we're approaching the tube exterior. Bridget, we'll check out what's wrong first.
Great. Keep me posted.
Okay, Bridget, you reading us?
Loud and clear. What's the situation?
We've arrived outside the Agora arcades. It looks like the actual transportation tube is disconnected. Maybe the ice broke it somehow.
Drat! I guess the sudden change in pressure from the ice must have displaced or warped some of the connections. How bad is it?
Well, the good news is the tube itself is in one piece. So, if we can get a good grip with the grabber, we should be able to reattach the main tube and lock it back in place.
And the bad news?
Oh, well, there isn't any extra bad news.
Oh, good. Well, get going, but be careful, Wheel. If the tube cracks, the whole thing will be unusable.
I'll take super care of it.
Okay, let's do this. I'll get us into position now.
The laws of thermodynamics.
Well, from what I can see,
Implies there's gonna be a lot of heat
tube
somewhere.
one by one. Chris is doing push-ups while he waits for his turn.
Where are they going?
Well, now they're telling me that the direct connection isn't working for some reason.
Oh, no. What do you think is wrong?
Not sure. Could be a few things. Plus, there's the potential side effects of all the ice to consider.
It's really good, Eddie. Really good.
Seems like it was only the direct path to the energy district that was down. Maybe a malfunction in the tube's control panel?
Oh, so what now?
They're en route to the central station now. They'll try again from there.
Okay. Keep us posted, Bridget. Whew, that was really impressive grabby arm work, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I just thought about holding on to a slippery fish.
Oh, it seems like the route via central station is working out for them. They're on their way now.
All this makes you realize how reliant we are on those tubes to get around now, huh?
What did you do before then?
Well, we didn't move around as often, and I suppose we only went to places we really needed to.
So you built tubes to move more often to places you didn't really need to go to?
Yes.
It is fun zipping through them, though. The whoosh sound, it takes no effort.
Yes. I think I'm glad to have them even with the fines and all the delays.
Oh no, it's a
Good timing,
it's the
you
scary
two.
lady.
Team Moreau has arrived now.
The scary one.
What was the problem with the tube?
Maybe it
Aurora,
was
how
just
you
the
doing?
electronics being affected by the ice?
V, Drana,
Whatever it
JJ,
was,
how you
it
doing?
doesn't seem to be affecting the whole system, which is a relief.
How was Valheim? Let me give a quick shout out to Aurora. The scary one. Guys, if you're not following Aurora, Aurora's really, really funny, super intelligent, and a freaking phenomenal artist. Please check out Aurora. How was your stream? How was Valheim? I've never played it. But you've caught us near the end of this game. We're gonna finish this today. This is a super charming game called Halibut. It's kind of like an adventure game. It's
The door
super
to the energy
lovely.
harvest is locked too!
Seems like Slippy has barricaded himself using the lockdown routine.
Yes, and the door can't be controlled over the computer system due to the all-water emergency protocols we baked in.
So it can only be opened from the inside? If he's in there doing something slippery, we've got to stop it. What are we gonna do?
Did we ask him?
Even if we wanted to, the emergency protocols block out the security cams and tannoy.
Welcome in, everybody. My name's
To protect
DG. I'm
potential
normally a
sensitive
ghost.
all-water corporation activity, he totally isolated himself.
Sometimes I'm a furry.
Must be nice. No interruptions.
Wait a sec, Bridget. Didn't you tell me the agricultural district and the
Hi,
energy
Coyote. How you
harvests
doing?
were connected?
Ooh, good thinking. Yep, by the retractable conveyors. If memory serves, the one that connects energy to agricultural is near the back of the core.
Rafi, what do we do next?
You'll need to lower them first from their rooftop storage, then power them up.
How do you know all this stuff, Rafi?
I did have a life before the arcade, you know. Anyway, ask me about that later.
How was your stream, Aurora?
You're going to
How
need
are
to
you
align
feeling?
the belts in a continuous path so you can reach the opening that leads to the harvest.
Okay, doesn't sound too hard. Let's go, Wii.
Such teamwork. I'm like a proud mother hen.
And I should mention this game, Harold Halibut. It's a lovely adventure game, and everything within the game is like handcrafted. So like the characters are puppets, the environments were like built like little set pieces, and then 3D scanned into a computer, and then they used mocap for the movement, and it's like super
Okay, you two,
cute.
it's time you got going to the energy harvest.
Hey, no worries, Coyote. Thank you for letting me know.
Yep,
Thank
I'll
you.
stay here to monitor the security cameras and oversee the situation.
I hope it's better to watch than those videos Howell showed me. Everyone shouting and then kissing straight after.
We hope.
Just stay on your guard. And when you see Slippy, tell him I always knew he'd slip up.
Okay. Will do.
It's such a precious game, Drana. And it's really funny and just like really heartwarming. There was a part earlier on, it was sort of like a dream sequence, sort of. And we were talking about how it made us feel, which might sound weird, but like, do you know in a lot of horror games, not that this is a horror game, it's not, but in a lot of horror games when there's like an emotional moment and it's like child abuse or something, and it hits really hard and really sudden and quick. This was like utterly the opposite. It was like just like a harp, like plucking on strings, one after another, and it was like really like hitting us.
That's one way of putting it. Well, I'll think of something.
When you see Slippy kill him, Slippy from
It's
Star Fox
always
shows
me
up. Bang!
who has to get his hands dirty. Slippy, we're here. It's...
Slipmire! I can't even count how many regulations you've breached. Halibut?
The door?
Harold! Whew! Everyone!
Look, let's not be hasty. If I could just show you my plans, I was only trying to...
I'll show you a plan!
Oh, damn!
Oh, shit! My hand!
Well, that settles it, I suppose.
Thanks, Chris.
Is he okay? Gosh, I was overcome with emotion thinking of the children. I hope I didn't overdo it. Please no one tell them about this.
Chris, relax. It's over. And so is our chance at launching after wasting all this time. Oh well, may as well spice things up a bit in the meantime.
You're just gonna get drunk.
Over? Whatever do you mean, Professor?
I mean that the solar winds are due to begin again, and soon. Too soon. After these shenanigans, we simply won't have the requisite preparation complete in order to meet the safe launch window.
To say nothing of repairing the damage, Slippy's icy debacle probably caused our sensitive instruments.
Well, can't we risk it? What's the worst that would happen?
Well, if we launch late, we run the risk of the solar flares crippling the ship, like last time, and tumbling back into the ocean. And there's no telling if our next landing will be so lucky.
And if we launch on time?
My calculations are nearly complete, but if we time it just a second wrong, we might sink deeper or use up our remaining fuel just to move a few miles away.
And even if your calculations were already done, what with the all-water time theft, it'd probably be late by now anyway.
Time theft? Speak sense, Harold.
I tried to tell you that day in your lab, but we got distracted with the probe. Me and the Lightkeepers, I was gonna tell you I joined them. They're a bunch of teenagers. We found proof that Allwater were shaving a bit off every hour to help with the energy crisis. So we had even less time than we thought all along.
What are you talking about? How and why do you shave an hour?
So we have to do less work, and to save energy. And, well, actually not every hour, only the ones in daytime. By now, apparently, it adds up to 2 full hours each day.
How? But we would have noticed.
But we didn't because of the introduction of all-water digital time, and they controlled the time in tiny little bits so it would always feel normal.
So, Allwater fooled us more than Slippy, and we must have... Wait, saving on daytime? Ah! Harold, you wonderful, beautiful schmuck! If what you say is true, and these days the truth is stranger than one of your little head stories, then it's exactly the opposite of what you think. We have more time than ever.
We do? How does that work?
Think, Harold. If what we perceived as a day of 24 hours was actually only 22, that means that we haven't actually reached today's date yet. Now, let's see. All-water digital time was introduced 8 years ago. Cyrus, check my math.
Well, even if they were shaved up to 1, then 2 hours after a few years, we should have more than 4 months left until the launch window ends.
Ha! Much as I love it when you're wrong, that means...
My calculations were correct, but time was wrong.
And it explains why we thought the space bacteria would degenerate faster than modeled. Oh, if we had just done the experiment at nighttime.
Oh, wait. Then... And that means... And I was so blind. Time. All along.
It's about time, right, bros?
It's true. This is a matter of urgency. Time is of the essence. We know we were onto something when we noticed Yava's watch didn't match up with the official time.
And what time do you call this? Party time.
The time is...
I know what the time is.
Time is of the essence.
First time's the hardest.
At the same time,
a stitch in time saves 9.
4 at the same time is quite a feat.
And time is running out.
In the meantime...
We don't have time to put you on a proper routine.
But maybe this whole time...
Allwater is trying to steal time.
Just what do you suppose I'm doing with the stolen time?
Maybe taking the time for yourself?
Now,
if and when the time is right.
We might even have some time for ice skating. Why not give them all the time?
Your first time at Quick Soup Colorfish?
This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention.
There's no
Time.
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 Time. Time.
Time.
time!
All that time.
We're going to need a few words with the Madam CEO if we're to get the exact numbers of when and how much time they've stolen.
Probably
Speaking
Sangu.
of
Yeah,
which,
that'd be more
Has
annoying.
anyone seen her?
We didn't see her on any of the cameras. Nor Zoya. Do you think they escaped being trapped?
Unlikely. They were probably incapacitated by Slippy as part of his plan.
They could be anywhere. We'd better split up and find them. Maybe we should start in the Allwater district.
Why don't we just ask him?
I don't
He's
think
dead.
he's in a talkative mood.
Just think less.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I was just so overwhelmed. How was I supposed to know he'd take it so badly?
It's okay, Chris. At least he didn't get away. Cyrus, let's go with Harold and Wiyu to the All-Water District. Major, I imagine you'll want to stay with Slippy. Everyone keep in touch via PDA, and don't leave any stone unturned.
Let's go.
Oh, and Bridget, can you tell the others over the Tannoy system to search whichever area they're in?
Coyote, thank you for the follow. Thank you. If I didn't mention this earlier, I'm a full-time streamer. I stream Thursday to Mondays. I do a variety of things, from challenge runs, like playing 3 games at once, beating Sekiro with 1 finger, Sekiro damageless, New Game plus 103
It's them.
Sekiro.
They look fine, and not at all hungry.
And
Do I look fine?
Well, I mean,
I do a
it
lot
could
of
have been worse.
Let's plays and story-based
snacks are
games
tasty.
because I love
Yes.
getting invested in the
I could have
story
been
and
tied up with you.
experiencing the
Can
ups
someone
and downs of
please
it
tell
with
me
chat.
What is going on?
And sometimes I do
Slippy
VR stuff
engineered
too.
this whole hoax. He was never really working on a relaunch procedure. His plan was to freeze the planet into a giant ski resort.
How absurd! Professor, I expected better from you.
So there's no relaunch plan after all? I can't believe it. I'll never fly this thing.
Madam CEO, I could say the same about you. We know all about the time hoax, but it's still imperative you clear up a few things.
What good will it do? Still, I suppose it can't hurt at this point. And you did untie me. Fire away.
Firstly, when did you start the time skimming process?
About 8 years ago. For the good of the ship, of course.
And how much did you shorten the days?
Well, we started with 30 minutes, just letting the clocks run a tiny bit faster during the daytime. Every 2 years since then, we made gradual transition to another half an hour shorter.
And I thought it was my fault those plants were growing slowly.
Cyrus, stop blathering about plants and run the math for me, please.
Okay, so that means 365 hours in the first 2 years, 730 to 2 years after that, then 1,095 hours, and then 1,460 hours, which adds up to 3,650 hours. So we have 152 days left. Or what we think of as today is in fact 152 days away.
Whoa, that's a lot of time.
So they were
But
shaving off
How come
time
none of us
to.
noticed?
Aha. This is the clever part. We tacked the shifts to the summer-winter time changes. People's circadian rhythms always go a bit haywire around then anyway. Subtle. No?
So we have time, but no procedure after all. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Yes, we kind of worked on a thing.
A thing? Kinda.
A secret backup relaunch procedure. We were never taken in by Slippy's showmanship, and sorry to say, Madam CEO, your blind trust in him.
So it took me a while, but I got a little something theoretically up and running. But I was stymied by the time theft messing with my calculations of velocity. That's why my simulation failed that day, you know.
We even double-checked, triple even, and everything.
Well, I won't forget your flagrant distrust in me anytime soon. But I suppose your rebellious streak has borne some interesting fruits. You must explain this procedure to me so we can work on the press release.
So we really might still launch after all.
Yes, yes. Funnily enough, There'll be plenty of time for all that. But now, I need tea and a nap.
Yeah, it's been a crazy day. Tea nap sounds good to me.
Spicy tea.
Spicy tea?
Come on, you two. Let's leave Zoya and the CEO to get some rest. I'm sure it was exhausting eating all those snacks. We can all meet in the morning to go over next steps.
Okay, I suppose we can postpone the agenda until then. I imagine there will be much that needs doing, including some serious PR damage control.
Thank you for watching the ads. That sounds lovely, Sangu. I think this is it. I think this is the final cutscene, guys. Oh, they got medals. That's the light bringers, was it? She packing up the muffins. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's his punishment, cleaning up trash outside. But that'd be terrifying to me. They got their peace and quiet. Yeah, rest in peace, buddy. Oh, it had a baby. A weird little creature. Chris is telling the story of how he beat up a little guy. I kind of hope Harold, what's he doing playing with it? I kind of hope Harold stays behind though, to be honest. She gets the watch. He bags up all the watches. Really special game in it, Talare. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't fuck everything up like we thought as well. Because when we were so sure they were just gonna like just move in and ruin the Flummelim's world. That would have been so depressing. There have been a lot of side quests that I just haven't done. So if anyone's interested in seeing like that extra content, that is still, and they've watched this playthrough, that is still there. You can still very much pick up the game and do.
Ah, hello, my boy.
Hey, Professor. How are you holding up?
Just fine, just fine. Preparations for the relaunch have gone swimmingly.
Ah, great. So they're nearly done?
Yes, we're really just putting the finishing touches on now.
Wow. Can you believe we're about to try and take off after everything?
I knew we'd figure out a procedure. But I would never have guessed at what it took to get there.
Are you excited to see space again?
Yes. But that's not to say I won't miss this place. It had a certain watery charm and plenty of scientific curiosity. But you know, I'm getting old. My real wish is to step foot on real ground.
Yeah. It was nice to be outside of the fedora in the cave, but I suppose that's not what you're thinking of.
Indeed. I'd like to see the sky. But enough about me. How are you feeling about leaving Wiu and the Flimmelim? I know you grew close to it all.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss Wiu. I'll miss it all. But this is our path, right?
I think so, my boy. You'll always cherish the time you had with them. But don't you want to continue the mission? Get back to finding a real home?
Yeah, it makes sense, I suppose. Do you think we will?
I'm not sure. But what do we stand to lose?
True. True.
Have you said goodbye to Wiu and the Flimmelim yet?
Not really, no.
Well, no point putting it off. Saying goodbye only gets harder the longer you leave it. And so send them all my regards.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And Harold,
Yeah?
You'll miss Wii, but over time, it does get easier. You'll be busy once we're back on course. It'll feel like a whole different life.
I know. I know.
Oh man, I don't want to leave Wii. What if we go find Wii, right? And and Wii has like all these babies. It's like, oh yeah, that time we like held hands. Like, oh shit. Oh no. Little fish babies with Harold's hair or something. I kind of hope he does stay, you know? I kind of hope he does stay.
All water compliments you on your choice of destination.
Back into the pool.
Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest... and all water will make it up to you. Travel in style with all water.
God, I'm gonna be sad when this is over.
You've arrived. Have you checked your pockets before leaving?
That's weird.
Wii.
Hey, Howl. How's Fedora doing?
Yeah, nearly there.
Are you excited?
I mean, it is exciting, but it's gonna be so hard leaving you behind. And this place, just... yeah, maybe we'll find a new home out there, but also, maybe not. At least not in my lifetime. You know?
I don't know. You will or you won't, but at least you will have the chance. And of course, I will miss you. We have true Simbo. We all will. But we're just happy we could help with the energy and everything.
Yes, we couldn't have done it without you all. And I couldn't have done it without you, Wii.
And I would probably be a cold non-Wii if you hadn't helped me get better. Everything has changed since knowing you. It will be hard to remember Tidamo now. Maybe I'll go exploring a new part of the ocean.
Can you believe how lucky we were to even meet?
I always thought this luck you all have is a very strange thing. You do a thing, or you don't.
But what if a thing happens to you that has nothing to do with your own actions?
I don't understand. Life is like a tide, you know? It's not always obvious where a tide comes from, or is going, or how it connects to other tides. But if you are you, you go with the tide, or you go against it. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you try not to go with it. Sometimes it does.
Wii, the Fedora is nearly ready to launch. This is going to be the last time we see each other.
I know, Howl.
I don't know what to say.
It's okay. Remember, Simba. We'll always have it.
Thanks, Wii. We will.
No, don't leave.
Hope you have good tides.
And you, Wii. And you.
Don't leave. Stay. Say goodbye to Wii. I can't turn around. This is mean. She didn't really try to make him stay. Yeah, well, their culture doesn't really have any, like... It's very, very different, Wahuni. They don't have any concept or need for money. They don't have a concept of greed, or curiosity really isn't a thing. Yeah, they're very, very different people.
Looking out, watching the leaves falling in.
Come on, man, don't do this.
Then you were something like a dream. Whoa,
This is not fair.
couldn't talk to me. Time moves slow when you're all alone.
Hoarding or holding on to, or yeah, it's a very different way of thinking.
When you're out
Come on. Please tell me Wii just comes running up and just grabs him. Is that alright? I'm coming to space with you or something.
and the time moves slow when you get to the end. Running away is easy. It's the leaving that's hard. Running away is easy. Running away is easy. It's the living that's hard. And loving you was easy.
Not the Adult Swim ending song.
What was I to do? Just couldn't help myself falling in love with you. What could I say? Oh, if I had another chance.
Good song, innit? Good song.
You stay.
Come on, man, this is not fair.
'Cause when you ran
We came all this way, yeah. Can we not? I want to make a joke out of it, but I kind of don't because I feel like it would diminish the charm of the game. Do you know what I mean?
like I love you. The sad thing is we're better off this way. Time moves slow.
So not fair.
Time moves slow when you're lost in the dream.
This is bedroom music.
Time
A little bit. A little bit.
when you wait by the phone. And time moves slow when you're all alone.
Not cool game. Not cool. Can I turn around one last time? Oh, he's gonna be out badass about it. One final turn.
Wii U.
Powell, shouldn't you be back on the ship? You don't want to miss it taking off.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you mean...
I want to stay.
Yes!
I know it sounds crazy, and I'll be the only human here, but
No, it's not crazy. It's just you. I would love it. But are you really sure? Won't you miss everyone else more than you want to stay here?
I'm sure. I've always gone with the tide, but now I want to break out of it. Choose a tide for myself. Not the one that leads up into cold, empty space. It's the first time I've ever really been sure of anything.
I believe you. You found your Blugalugalagu.
Yeah. Luga Luga Simba.
Blugalugalagu Simbo.
Let's fucking go! We became fish fuckers! Oh god, I'm really happy though, like genuinely. All jokes aside, I'm really happy you decided to stay. I would have been so fucking gutted. What a wonderful fucking game.
Hey, Professor, there's something I need.
Ah, Harold, how did it go?
Well, fine, but
Great. We don't have much time. I could do with some help sorting the final preparations.
Jeanne, I'm not coming.
okay. It's only natural you're emotional. I suppose I can finish things up by myself.
No. Professor, I'm staying with Wiyu.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Can you understand?
Harold, I've grown terribly fond of you. But if I've learned anything about you, it's that you always defy expectations one way or another.
So, you're not angry?
Angry? Dear boy, I'm delighted. I will miss you like I miss my left hand. But if you finally found something you feel strongly enough to shout Jeanne at me, then I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna miss you too, Moreau. You've always been there for me. I wouldn't be making this decision if it wasn't for you. In a nice way, I mean.
I know what you mean. Have you thought it all through? Do you need any help with the, practicalities?
Not really, but what is there? I'll just take a few of my things. The Fluilim have all the materials I'll need there. I'll get settled in no time, I'm sure.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah. Guess it is.
Be safe, Harold. Wish us luck.
I'll do one better. I'll wish you good times.
Very funny.
This is how Towns of Innsmouth started. Man, I hope they find a new planet. I didn't really feel like I cared all that much until just now. It's really hitting. Underwater, nobody can see your tears. Oh god. The free fall. Holy crap. Do you know how scary that would have been? Nobody could tell who's cutting onions. Yeah, I'm sorry, V. We just finished it. It held your allergies. It was really special, V. Really special. Not to make you feel bad, but like this was a real special game. Don't worry, it'll be on my YouTube or in the Twitch VOD if you want to watch that. Yeah, spoilers fee, everyone died. God. Oh, it's Buddy. I do love how much they continually like make nods to Buddy. It's not just like, oh, this happened, it's done. They keep referencing it. What a beautiful game. Oh man. This was really, really, really good. Short says, I'm putting this on my wish list to hopefully play with friends. Good. Good. I'm glad to hear it, Sean. At least you got your fish waifu. I did, yeah. Got me some of that sweet tuna. That's true, Wahuni. It's true. That's German, it is, yeah. Both of you visual novels, that's actually made me cry. Aww. Actually sad, even on a happy ending. Yeah. What a man! This was really, really good. Like, it was so much fun. So many laughs and so many feels. With an incredible art direction. Oh. Sally Beaumont. I think I know that name. What quirky gem. I really love this very much. Thank you, Tianos, for donating the £20 so I could buy this game. Thank you. Without that, I don't know if we'd ever gotten around to this. And play Disco Elysium next. I don't want it. I think the next game I'm gonna play is Hellblade 2. Disco was on an insane sale because of all the original times. Oh god. Jesus. Oh, I think I've seen think I've seen Robin play that, I think. I hope you don't mind me playing out the credits. I like to play out the credits on a lot of the games, especially the ones that really hit emotionally hard. Like we did with Still Wakes the Deep, I think it was called. Someone got the names. Oh my god. You would be. You would, you maniac. Do you know what Saf said to me today? Like, today, it was like... These quite nihilistic, aren't they? Yes. Yes. Yes, they are. Oh no. Saw somebody in my recommends who's like a real bad person. Oh, there you go. No post credits scene. God, took me 3 tries to get there. But I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough. It was incredibly charming. Super, super good. I loved it very much. I'm almost sad that it's over, you know? It was fantastic. Yeah. Well, until the next story game, I guess.